Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Amanda and we are here with a sketchbook tour. Yay! I love sketchbook tours and I'm really happy to have finished this one. I started it in October 2020 and I finished it in January 2021. So I'm really excited to show you it. So this is an Arteza sketchbook. It is the watercolour variant. It's a square, obviously. Square form sketchbook, which I love, but I will tell you right away that this paper is good for mixed media, not for watercolour. It's good for sketching, it's good for paint like gouache and acrylic, and it's good for coloured pencils. It's good for a lot of things, but it's really not good for watercolour, even though they market it as that. This is my cover page. I decided to do something simple, and this is my little character Paul, the polar bear, and he says hello to welcome you to the sketchbook. These are some thumbnails that I did to try and create a first page in my sketchbook drawing, and I was going to draw one of my characters, Maple, having a snowball fight with one of my other characters, Salad, but I decided not to do that. In the end, I just wanted something really simple. These sketches are from my sticker sheet designs that I wanted to do. I decided to do creatures that have hats on and scarves on for the winter. I still have these available in my shop if you want to purchase them, but they're really cute little sticker packs, and I'll show you the finished product maybe. This is the finished product of those. They are very, very cool, and we have the robin, the penguin, we also have the snowman, the Christmas pudding, and of course we have Gingy in there as well, and I think that's it. There's 6 of them. Really cool. This is just a witchy sticker sketch because this was October after all. And then I decided to participate in my friend April's Draw This In Your Style. She's called Monkey Mantaka here on YouTube. So I decided to sketch some of her sketches that she'd already drawn of him, just to try and get a feel for how she draws him. Always forgetting the tail, because I do that with my own characters. This is when I got my acrylic gouache paintings and I wanted to swatch them, so I did. I did a little swatch. These are all the colours that I currently have, and I made Paul at this moment in time. Paul is also, Paul's also in here. I can't believe I forgot about him. But this is him with his hat on, and then we've got Salad and Maple as well, because I wanted to kind of add Paul into my group of personal characters. This is a close-up of Maple. I really like how I'm developing her face and her hair and everything that goes along with her. She is becoming her own unique character, which I like, whereas Salad feels a little bit generic, but he is my first baby, so I still have a huge connection to him, but Salad's more, Maple's more like, I don't know, I think she's more connected to me because she is a female, and I kind of draw from my own experiences to create things that she has been doing and stuff like that. And then we have this owl, which I was also going to add to the pack, but I decided against it because I thought that it was a little bit too simple. More sketches of Maple, trying to figure out her hairstyle. This is a sketch from when I was doing my personal project where I had a man smoking a cigarette outside a pub in my hometown. This is a sketch of maybe the way that I would draw Digby, but I decided not to go the same route as what April had done. She had him pretty much in this same pose, and I decided to do it differently. So this is a picture from my personal project as well. It's a woman sitting on a lounge chair or a camping chair outside, drinking a bottle of wine, a glass in her hand. More sketches of Digby, trying to characterise him a little bit. I like this version because he's kind of close to the way that I draw Salad and Maple, but I ended up going quite close to the way that April drew Digby. Too many names. This is another one where I actually went with this pose, but And I should have drawn him in this style, but I decided to draw him in April's style instead of mine, just changed the pose. A little birdie, a box, me doing really bad maths. I have no idea why I had to write down 3 times 30, 2 times 30, because it's obviously 60. Like, what's the issue here? We're into November now, actually. Some pictures of boys from Pinterest. This is my character Rhubarb, the raccoon. I love him. I think he's meant to be a raccoon anyway. Was he? He looks like a red panda. Oh my god, he's a red panda. I've been thinking he was a raccoon the whole time. Oops. Anyway, this is a page of just studies from Pinterest, me drawing from other people's drawings and from picture references. I was watching April's stream at the time. It was her very first stream, and that was fun. Here we have me experimenting with trying to stylize a little bit more, and I really like the way that this looks. I just like the stylization of it, how it's not too realistic but it's not too stylized either. And then here's me trying to figure out bodies and stuff, but not having the best plan. This is actually supposed to be Captain Chance from Twitter. I don't know if you know her, but she's also on YouTube and Twitter and stuff like that as well. This is me trying to draw Paul a little bit better, but failing. And then I went on a big tangent and tried to find a colour palette that I would like to stick to forever in my life, and I realised that that's not me. I do not like to stick to one colour palette. I like to choose my colours based on what I'm drawing instead of trying to fit things that I'm drawing into one colour palette. I do like the idea of having that, but I haven't found anything in particular that I would like to stick to for that amount of time. So I'm trying to figure that out, but for now I'm just leaving it as is. More colour swatches here, and then this is Banana the Badger. We see more development of him later on, but this is my first Banana the Badger character design. We have a couple of landscapes here, just in gouache, normal gouache I think it was. I think this was acrylic gouache, this was normal gouache, and this was normal gouache. And then another stream from April. Lots of references towards April in this sketchbook, I'm afraid. But yeah, I was watching her stream and I was practicing female anatomy and cats while watching her. Another page full of eyes and just really practicing how to draw and stylize things. Here's a page of chickens, and we have another page where I'm doing some hands and feet and noses practice. I really like noses that are just randomly on this page and make no sense. This is a picture of a girl that I drew on Pinterest. I think it was Pinterest Designs My Character or something like that. Can't remember exactly, but I had fun with that. And then this is me trying to stylize myself. I drew this one first and it came out terribly, and then I drew this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then I decided to do this one, and I really like this one much better. I like the way I look in that drawing. These are 2 gouache paintings that I decided to do. This one was the first one that I did, and I came back and actually filled this in later. I'm trying to do landscapes, finding it really difficult to make things look a little bit more realistic and 3D, but also stylized. They look a little flat and weird, but I'm having fun with it, and I'm really enjoying skies and texture and colours mixing together. I'm just not so happy with the other elements of landscapes. I'm taking some classes. Well, actually I'm not. I am searching for tutorials on YouTube on how to do landscapes a little bit better and practicing in a different sketchbook, so you'll see that with more to come later on. This is a page of sea creatures and farm animals. I was trying to just stylize stuff and copy things and just practice, and I got a new set of leads for my stash. So they are the colour Eno Pilot coloured Eno leads, and they are really fun to work with. Next up we have this picture of a shoe. Nothing else to really talk about in this page. I really wish I coloured this. I always wish that I added a little bit more colour to my sketchbooks, but sometimes I can't be bothered, so I just leave it and don't do it. This is me experimenting with drawing people again, trying to get the eyes right because I know I struggle with that. So I was trying to do that in these pictures, and then this one was more of a body test to see if I would like to draw my characters as in human characters with a lot more skinny arms and skinny legs, and I was really enjoying it and it was fun. But I just can't imagine drawing all of my characters like this, and I want to discover shape and body and things like that. So this is a drawing of Tiana, and then I have some nautical themed things because I was thinking about doing a nautical themed update in my shop. This is some experiment with watercolour and gouache again, just painting some fruits and colours and things. Random picture of a woman there. I think this is definitely my favourite sketch in this sketchbook. I'm actually going to be releasing some prints of these. I've already done them, so as you can see, this is the real one and this is the fake one, the print, and then we have this one against this one. These are the prints that are going to be available in my shop in my next update, so keep your eyes peeled for them. Then we've got these two here. Now, they are very close, I must say. I'm very impressed with the print quality on these, to be honest, and I did them at home. So those are the 4 prints, and they will be available in my shop as individual prints soon, so you can get them if you want. The shop link will be down in the description below. It's Etsy just now, just to let you know. Next up we have more landscapes and figuring out. I was trying to do this, but I came up with this first and it was a little bit muddy and really dark and dingy, so I did it again and I'm really happy with this result instead. More paintings and gradients and things. I was practicing trying to lay down a smooth gradient with gouache and transitioning between colours, and then I had a bunch of leftover paint in my palette, so I just decided to put that on this page here. This is kind of hard to see because it's in green, but there's frogs here and weird looking mice creatures, a mushroom, a girl and a koi fish, I think. No, a betta fish, another frog, and then some other animals here like mice and birds and penguins and stuff. Next page, I was going to do a page full of sweet treats and drinks that I like, but kind of got bored with that. This is actually done with Inktense Derwent Inktense pencils. I love using those, but I don't crack them out enough, so I decided to try that. I might actually put them in a pot on my desk to see if it focuses me to make them a little bit more. This is Rosie. I drew a picture of Rosie for her birthday card, or a birthday or something, and I just decided to practice in my sketchbook before I did it on the real thing. And we've got Tiana and possibly Miley, but Miley came out wrong as per usual. But I really like this style of Miley. I like the smaller limbs actually. I really like that. And then you see the shape in the body rather than the limbs. More landscape practice here and colour practice, abstract things. This didn't really turn out, but I still enjoyed doing it. And then me trying to figure out how I want to draw my stylized characters. So I have made some little notes to myself. I've got square bodies, skinny legs, round faces, dots for eyes, big feet, skinny arms, big ears, things like that. And then April sent me a pen pal letter and I put it here. I didn't show you me opening that because I wasn't vlogging at the time. This is a page of me practicing drawing faces from Pinterest as usual, and then the colour in the background is just acrylic gouache. And then more nautical things. Practicing leaves because I decided that I needed to do this to see how I wanted to illustrate them. I didn't really get anything from this, I don't think. Well, I did. I like the whole colour against a different colour with random dots and shapes and things. I know that that's very common to be done, but I like it anyway. And then this is actually another favourite page of mine. This is when I was trying to stylize animals. I actually drew the giraffe first, and then the llama, then the cheetah, and then I painted the cheetah first, which I kind of wish I didn't, because this isn't... I was drawing in a different style. I was trying to blend too much, and then I over blended it, and then I tried to put more paint on to fix it, and it just didn't go well. So I think I'll try cheetah again, but I really like it. And this is the kind of painting that I wanted to do here, but I just got too caught up in other people's pictures. Like, I was looking to see how other people referenced or did giraffes, and I kind of think I just got caught up in that too much. So I wanted to come back to the original pictures, actual reference pictures of real giraffes, and see how I would actually stylize them. And this is what I came up with, and I'm really happy with that. Next up is monkeys, and I had the notion to create some monkeys. I was going to do a pack for my shop update, which was going to be zoo animals, baby zoo animals for spring, and I started drawing them and realised that they were really hard to draw, and then I came up with this idea that fueled quite a lot of other ideas, was to try and draw monkeys in the style of Salad and Maple. So here we are doing that, but well, we're not doing that yet. Then I was watching a video by Myra, and she was doing a how to fill your sketchbook video up. She does loads of those. I'll leave it in the description if you want to go and check that out. But one of her suggestions was to fill your sketchbook pages with stickers. So that's what I did. I grabbed all the stickers that I owned, that I have made myself, and stuck them in here. And I really like how this page came out, even though it was minimal effort. Actually, I think it took me just as long to figure out where to put them all and take the backings off and put them on. Now this page is me trying to stylize creatures and things. So we've already established that this is wrong, and this is actually a red panda, not a raccoon, but never mind. Because Banana's the raccoon, I believe. Banana, or maybe he's a badger. I don't know. I really need to go back to my references to see what I used for what. But anyway, I came up with these little characters, and I didn't draw them all here, but we have Salad, who's my original character, and I decided he was going to be a punk rocker, kind of cool dude into skateboarding and music and stuff. And then Maple, who's going to be a girly girl, likes tennis and gardening. Rhubarb, who's going to be a typical boy, rambunctious, football, climbing trees. Marmalade, who is artistic, DIY, recycling, eco-friendly, and into baseball. And then Beetroot, who is old-fashioned, reserved, shy, and into basketball. But all this stuff changes, by the way. And then Banana, who's a geek, video games and bookworm. So this is actually supposed to be Marmalade the monkey, Rhubarb the red panda, and then Beetroot the bear, a Banana the badger, obviously, and then Salad and Maple playing tennis and baseball and riding a bike and all that sort of stuff. I had really fun. I had a lot of fun doing this page. And then here they are all lined up, trying to figure out their actual characteristics and styles and stuff. And obviously, as you can see, the very first thing that pops out to me, in my opinion, is that Banana looks more like a basketball player than what Marmalade does, although she is really tall. Or Beetroot was meant to be the basketball player, sorry. So yeah, I've decided to make Beetroot the bike rider and Badger the bookworm basketball player person. And yeah, all of these, you can pause it and read it if you want, but just characteristics that I want to make them have. And yeah, I really need to go back and really try to work on Salad's design, I think. Anyway, we have a page of birds, and I wrote boring birds because I didn't really do any shading or I didn't really focus. I think by this point I was trying to just fill up my sketchbook and get it done as quickly as possible, so I just drew some birds. Again, trying to fill up my sketchbook as quickly as possible, doing patterns and things, not really putting in too much effort into them. I did start to put effort into them, but then as I went on I just got bored and just started doing really simple patterns and stuff. But it's still a nice and colourful page anyway. And then we have this page, which I wish was my last page, but it's not. I've still got another one to show you, but this is my light lighthouse page. This one actually came out better than that one, even though I did that one second. I don't like the, well, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. I don't think I did the values very well, but I really like this spread just to get it finished, and I really like the fact that I pushed myself to try and do a proper illustration rather than just sketches. And then this is the last page, and there's not that much to say about this because I've been really struggling to do landscapes. But anyway, that is my sketchbook. I hope that you had fun and that you enjoyed watching it. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me what your favourite sketchbook is in the comments below so that I can check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!